In our Sunday gourmet holiday, that we have something from Egg Harbor that is so unique and so exciting. These are clam casino bites. So all the flavors that you love of Clams Casino, whether it's the clams and the bacon, the garlic and the peppers and all the things in these perfect bite-sized little gifts, little packages. Now, the price goes away at the end of our show. We're the only gourmet holiday today, right? Only 3 hours, so you have about 90 minutes left to get these home. Now, we have your choice of either a 30 count. The 30 count comes home for $86.98, $17.40 on an easy pay, or double that, make it a 60 count without doubling the price. In fact, we actually have a stock up and save of 2 pennies shy of $40 when you get that 60 count. That comes home for an easy pay of $27. It ships either now or the week of July 28th, and there is no auto delivery here. 5 bites equals a serving, 10 grams of protein. I cannot wait to get in on this. Okay, Brittany Rastelli is joining us, and of course, Egg Harbor is the seafood division of Rastelli's, our #1 brand here at QVC, and who's rocking our Today's Special Value today as well. But let's talk Clams Casino, Britt.
Yes.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. So nice to see you. Happy 4th of July weekend.
Perfect appetizer for a 4th of July party or any summer party or even the holidays, because this is one of those classics. What Egg Harbor did is we took that incredible Clams Casino dish and we condensed it all into 1 to 2 bites here. So we have fresh chopped clams, as well as the traditional smoky bacon, the aromatic garlic, the red and green potatoes, and a little bit of onion, which you can see here. And then that was breaded with a panko. So then all you have to do at home is put them into your oven or your air fryer, and we'll go over instructions in a little bit. That's it. And you have
from frozen.
Exactly.
Okay.
From frozen. And you have probably one of the most flavorful hors d'oeuvres ever. This is filled with so many different elements that gives you the smokiness, the savoriness, the crunch, the element of the really sweet and briny clam. So it's just a great bite. If you love the classic Clams Casino, but don't feel like preparing them and doing the work.
I wouldn't even know where to begin, but you see it on the menus of those really high-end restaurants. This is actually, Clams Casino is an iconic appetizer out of Rhode Island, right?
That's correct.
It was invented in 1917 at the little casino, is what it was called, a Narragansett? How do you say that place?
You got it.
Yeah, close. I don't know. I've never
I
been
don't know
there.
if it's either.
But I had to do a little deep dive because I've seen it on menus for years, but it really is iconic and classic.
Yeah, classic Clams Casino is going to be the clam shell that has been cleaned, split in half, and then topped with the smoky bacon, the red and green peppers, the onion, and the garlic as well. So we just took that incredible classic dish and turned it into an hors d'oeuvre. And you're getting 30 or 60 of them. So these can be used if you are entertaining and you want to put out a platter, or we can surf and turf it, have a salad topper. What do you think?
It's so good.
Aren't they so good?
Oh my gosh.
So flavorful.
We got to talk texture first and foremost.
Yes, please do.
Because you're getting a lot of texture, so much crisp on the outside. Say that was panko?
Panko.
Panko. Crisp on the outside. It is soft. It is piping hot, by the way.
Yeah.
Soft and almost, it has like a really nice juicy center, but all of those ingredients that Brittany was telling us about, the red peppers, the green peppers, the clams, the bacon, it all comes to life in a single bite. Now you can serve these. Oh, wow, these are so good.
They're delicious. This is, again, a very flavorful appetizer, hors d'oeuvre. Here I'm just topping it over a salad. You can do a surf and turf, but the ease of it, the convenience of it.
Tell me.
Again, if you're having, let's say, a lot of people over and you want to bake them all, they come in the bag IQF, meaning individually quick frozen, so you can kind of see that while they're frozen, nobody's stuck together. They're going to come out nicely. And then from here, you put them on the whole sheet pan and they'll cook evenly in a matter of 14 to 16 minutes. If you're making less and you want to use your air fryer, again, from frozen in the air fryer for about 7 to 9 minutes. So when we have people over, I mean, back in the day, I remember.
I'm really excited by this. I'm sorry,
Aren't they
it's
great?
so new.
No, it's such a wonderful, it's almost like we turned Clams Casino into a comfort food.
Yes.
It's almost, we took that fancy element and dialed it down just to make it a little bit more simple, but didn't lose any of the flavor. I mean, they're still gonna cut through them or bite into them. I'm using a fork and knife right now just to be polite.
Those flavors are so bold. You get the smokiness from that bacon, a little touch of brininess from the clams. Not in any way would that be overwhelming, but really satisfying.
Exactly. I mean, you can see everything. There's a clam that just fell out, but all of the ingredients are completely visible. You can differentiate between your clams, between the bacon, the red and green peppers, the onions, and then that panko element on the exterior, just giving you that texture, marriage, and the flavor profile.
Every time, Brittany, you and Egg Harbor come out with something new that's like sort of a twist on a classic in seafood restaurants, you know, like your stuffed scallops,
Yes.
stuffed scallop shells, things like that. And the crab cakes with the bechamel. I get really excited because I know it's going to be so flavorful, so unique, so delicious that it will quickly become your new fan favorite. If you are hosting anyone this summer and beyond, this is something really fantastic to have on hand. Family reunions, or maybe it's anniversary dinner. Maybe this is the surf to your turf. But all those flavors, I'm just gonna pop the rest of that one.
Please do so.
There we go. It's so good.
And that's exactly what it is. I mean, the surf to your turf, if you're having, you know, some sort of steak or pork or chicken, or you just want a little something extra, pop one of these onto your platter to do a surf and turf. So there's many elements that you can use these for, as far as an entree, an appetizer, a salad topper. You can have traditional dipping sauces, like just a little bit of tartar, a little bit of cocktail sauce out.
I was just thinking, like, what would I dip this in? But you kind of don't have to because it's so flavorful.
Let me tell you, I am a dipper. I love my sauces. I love my condiments. This is probably one of the few things that I eat as is.
Yeah.
Because it is so packed with that punch of flavor. And again, everything coming together beautifully, just as the traditional dish does, with the smokiness of the bacon, and the clam itself really has that great texture as well. You know, when you eat like a bowl of New England clam chowder and you get the really good clam texture, that's kind of what I feel like here, because it's not the whole clam like a traditional Clam's Casino. This is going to be the chopped clam as well.
I love the Clam's Casino because it kind of feels a little old school, right? Like those dark restaurants that are like a super high end. That's what it feels like to me, something you don't see very often on a menu, but it has to be that very specific kind of old school restaurant. This is such a reimagining. Now, let me remind you that this is a one-time only. That means the price goes away not at the end of the day, but at the end of our show. 300 of you have already picked it up, and only 1,400 left to go around. It ships either now or the week of July 28th, and there's no auto delivery. Here is your 30 count. Is that one bag, 30?
Yes, one bag is 30.
Okay, here's your 30 count. That 30 count comes home for $86.98. That's an easy pay of $27. Double it without doubling the price. In fact, it's a stock up and save of almost $40, and very, very popular is that 60 count, and get it home for an easy pay of just $27. I highly recommend, because you've never tried these before, I don't think they've ever been on air before. So get the 60 count, because there is no auto delivery. It's gonna become your family's absolute favorite new, sort of like bite-sized, pop in your mouth and go dish.
It is, and I think there's something to be said about those classic seafood dishes that existed, like you said, so many years ago, that still are on menus today, and then having a little bit of fun with these as well to enjoy.
These are really cool. Give these a try. You're gonna love them. I'm like obsessed. There's something, she's even eating the product. It's M136314, no auto delivery. Take advantage of that stock up and save and grab these home. They're so good. You did it again, Britt. All right, Britt's coming back with the fan favorite. Did you say 8 million?